Namaste, everyone. I'm Jenny G, and thanks for tuning into my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button in the corner there to get new videos as they come out on my channel. Please like the videos and make some comments. Let me know what's going on. How are you liking my videos and so on and so on. There's a lot more coming out on my video as I build them on my channel. Okay, so I'm just saying, let's subscribe to Jenny. So we're going to do the cosmic vibes this week. This week is all about the cosmic makeover within. That's right. All of this work that you have been working through and working throughout and within your soul, you're going to start to see how things are really happening this week. And you might be like, you know what? I'm going to make some drastic changes. I'm going to like color my hair. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to shave it. I'm going to like change the color. I'm gonna. Yes, do what you have that calling for, do what resonates with you. Oh, but I don't know if you're going to look good in that hairstyle or not. I don't know if that's going to suit you or not, that new wardrobe. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're now wearing a lot of colorful clothes where before it was kind of drabby or dark clothes, whatever. This is your week for your cosmic makeover. So, as we're doing our cosmic makeover, we are tuning in more. We are listening to our soul more. We also have the new moon in Gemini. You will have to watch my video that I did on the new moon in Gemini to get the full scope of how to utilize that energy, what's coming up, and how to work through it. And we have the summer solstice, the global solstice. If you're in the winter months or the summer months, it's changing. It's really exciting. There's going to be a lot of breakthroughs that day. You're going to expect the unexpected. And that's when you can be like, maybe that's when I want to do some more changing, because you're going to be reflecting that day. You're going to be like just looking back over the past 6 months, and you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe our year where we are now. It's like June already, almost the end of June, for goodness sakes. How many of you guys are going away on holidays or have been away? So, so this week as well, okay, there's different energies that are going on that affect your body. So on the 21st and 22nd of June, you might be feeling your blood pressure is a little bit more high. You might be feeling, oh, got a little bit of like my blood, it just seems to be circulating more, and I'm seeing more of my veins. Or, geez, I'm getting kind of those heart palpitations. Slow down, slow down. We all know whenever our blood pressure goes higher, right? We can get upset, we can get emotional, we can get like, oh no. Just really pay attention to it around those days. So on the 23rd to the 25th, you could have issues with your digestive system, your intestine, pancreas, and such like that. So even during the 23rd to the 25th, you might be finding that you might be choosing different foods, right? With the solstice and the new moon and all of that, you might be like, I'm having cravings for this. Or some of us could be overindulging. It's more sociable, especially with that chatty moon and in Gemini. Geminis are very chatty, right? And it brings on more communication as well this week. We're still healing. We are still healing and letting go. And even on the new moon, there's more passings of people that we know, that we love, and friends and family, and also our pets. So be really, really mindful of that time. So if you have that feeling somebody could pass, or you're like, I better make that phone call or go see that person, or gee, my animal is just, I don't know, something's off, really pay attention to that, because you're going to be a lot more sensitive as well during that time, and more flirtatious. You're going to be a little bit more flirty. right? So you got to watch that moon video I did. Watch my new moon. You're going to be flirty, 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 right? Well, some of you might not be. Some of you might be like, you know what? They can come flirt to me. I'm not going to be flirting with them. So you're going to find you're going to get tested this week as well with your patience. Be really, really, really patient as best as you can. Okay. Because June 20th, we have the Venus Mars retrograde. Venus Mars, which is going to be balancing the masculine to the feminine energy, positive and the negative. And you're going to be showing what really needs to be changed. So you could be like, you know what, the hair has got to go. I got to change the color, or I got to declutter, or I got to end that relationship. And you're going to be finding that you're going to be walking your walk, talking your talk, living more authentic because your soul's screaming to you, be authentic. It's so important. Why would you be somebody you're not? It's not going to work with you. And is that who you are? We all are here for reasons. We all share gifts. We all have talents. Utilize that because you're going to see your soul purpose. Like you're going to hear that opening from your third eye as well. It's going to be stronger this week, your intuition, and pay attention to those signs. Geez, Jenny, I'm tired of my job, or I'm tired of doing this, I'm tired of doing that. Yes, write it down. But I don't know how and what changes to make. You can always book a reading with me. I'm a clairvoyant, psychic medium, past life Akashic record, animal communicator, relationship coach, meditation teacher, and so on and so on. I can give you that clarity that you need. Start writing down what you're very passionate about, what you're interested in. You might be like, you know what, I'm gonna start looking into different things. Or maybe it's time I left the city to go into the countryside and move. Or maybe I'm not wanting to be in the countryside anymore. Maybe I'm wanting more city life. Or maybe I want to be by the desert or the water or the ocean or whatever it is. So really take note of this. Really take note of what messages you're hearing. June 25th and 26th also is a very high vibrational day. Very high vibrational day. You know, you could be really tuning in. Like I have notebooks here, and I've been getting a lot of messages from spirit. I've been doing a lot of healing and clearing things myself as well. So all of a sudden I'll go into a deep trance and I'll get shown different past lives and why I'm connected with certain people as well. And I even hear certain things very strongly. So I start writing it down, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 things happen and with those people or person. So you might want to start writing things down as you're hearing messages in your dreams, or just visioning it or feeling it or sensing it, because manifest is really big right now as well. We are on very, very high vibrational times right now. And it's really important that you move your body around. Let go of what's holding you back, because your energy can stay stuck if you're not moving it around. It really can, right? So if you're like, geez, I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling blah, move around, go for that walk. Go for that walk, do a workout and such like that. Just don't go crazy, right? Unless you can handle it. So we are moving into Cancer season. Happy birthday to you, Cancers. Happy birthday. I'm not going to sing happy birthday. I don't want to scare y'all. So you're going to be reflecting back, especially these 6 months, really, really reflecting back on these past 6 months. Where are you now? Next month is a very powerful month in July. I'm not going to go on about it because we're still in June, right? Sometimes I can get a little carried away. So you're going to be doing that cosmic wake over, as I call it. You're doing a wake within. You're doing a soul wake within, a soul vibes within. Your vibes of your soul is going to come forward. Right? It's all about the vibe, isn't it? Is it not? Right? You're going to be letting more people go. That's right. When there's certain people I have to deal with that I really don't care about, or I mean, I shouldn't say that as much, that I really don't care for, let's say, I'm always polite. I'm not going to like rip somebody's head off, of course, unless they try to attack me, then you're messing with the wrong person. I'm just saying, right? So you don't want to get wrapped up with drama. You're not going to get wanting to be getting wrapped up in negativity and stuff like that as well. There's a profound healing coming, very profound healing coming. You're going to feel your angels are closer by. Really pay attention to a lot of birds outside that are around you a lot more. There's a lot of messages there. Your sleep's going to be light as well with the new moon and the solstice energy. And you're going to feel that shift even more. I mean, there's a lot of bonfires going on during solstice time. I mean, Europe has the tallest bonfire. What is it? 155 feet tall they do with the fire to celebrate that. The Sirius star from ancient Egypt appeared, which they believe, which represented and was responsible for the annual flooding of the Nile. That's all connected with the solstice as well. So there's different energies, different meanings for the solstice. So that's why it's like a global solstice. There's different things that people do from different cultures, how they celebrate it. I mean, look at Stonehenge. You know, you see people dressing up in costumes of the Druids or the Viking days and that, and they gather around, you know, like sunset and sunrise. You know, some of them do chanting. You know, they gather around because it's very powerful. It's very powerful, especially when you're doing a group celebration and solstice. It's like, be careful what energy you send out because it can come back. That's why it's really important to, whenever you're wishing for healing, whenever you're wishing for the world to change, first look within and start doing that work within and start healing within yourself. And then you can radiate and start healing the world. I always send out healing energy to Mother Earth with a lot of unconditional love, a lot of unconditional love for humanity and all its species. I meditate quite a bit and I chant every day. So I take time out for me because you're going to find that you're going to want to set more boundaries this week because you're going to be doing more reflection, as I'm saying, because you're doing that cosmic wakeover and makeover. The wakeover is waking up to your soul, waking up to following your talents, waking up to, you know, I'm going to do this. This is my passion. This is what I really, really, really want to do. I'm very passionate about it. And you're going to find that there are going to be other people that are going to say, well, if you do this, you know, they're going to bring in the fear of God to you, which I've talked about. Ignore that. Let it go. A lot more truth is coming out and exposed in the world as we've all seen it. However, really pay attention to what people are saying that you know. Is it family? Is it friends, co-worker? A lot of truth is going to come out. Somebody might be, you know, saying, you know, I'm really sorry for what I've done to you. I'm really sorry for what I said or whatever. Open your heart, listen to them. Listen to them. It's up to you to forgive them or not. I highly suggest you do because you want to be able to move forward yourself and heal from that. I mean, even with my mom right now, for those of you who've been watching my social media profile, she could be passed on right now as I'm doing this by the time the video goes up. So as I'm spending more and more time with her every day, she said two things to me that I always, always wanted her to say. I'm not going to talk about it, but if there's two things on this planet Earth of all people that I wanted her to say to me, she did everything she could to get my attention with how she can barely speak as she's in and out of consciousness, to make sure she grabbed me, as frail as she is, and she pulled me towards her. And I'm like, what is it, Mom? And she told me over and over again, as she could barely speak, what she wanted to say. So that's something that's sacred that I hold dear within me. And that's why it's really important to really pay attention, especially this week, what messages you're going to be hearing, if it's from our loved ones, our friends, what they're saying. You're going to find that certain people are going to say things to you that you're like, wow, that's not okay. No, that's not okay with me anymore. You cannot abuse me like this. You cannot treat me like this, regardless of what. And this is when you're going to have that power within, as you're doing that cosmic makeover within, to transcend forward in cosmic leaps and bounds in a huge quantum leap when you trust the process. Work with this energy this week, you guys. It's powerful. The solstice energy, the new moon energy. There's a master number day as well on the new moon. A lot of cosmic energy. There always is cosmic energy, of course. How we utilize that to the fullest, you will see things come into fruition, especially September through November. And even right now, from June until November, you're going to be rediscovering yourself and your truth and your abilities and your talents and your soul purpose. You're letting go even more and healing. You might not even recognize yourself by the end of this year. Why? Because you've been doing the cosmic makeover within. Your soul has woken up because you have decided to start listening to your soul speak. That's our inner guru. That's our inner GPS speaking. So ponder on that. I want to know what makeover you're doing. It could be transforming your home. You could be redecorating. You could be decluttering, decluttering, all kinds of things going on. So whatever feels right for you, do it, because you're going to find you are going to be walking away from people. You really are. You're going to be like, I don't resonate with that person anymore. Always wish the person the best, because what energy you send out, it comes back. Oh, but Jenny, my friend or family member or whoever, they ghosted me just like that. Well, that's their karma, because they are running from the situation. They're not resolving the situation. They're running. That karma holds within them. Has nothing to do with you. It's them and their journey. As long as you're staying true to you and your values and what feels right for you, that's all that matters. Kindness is the key. Kindness and compassion towards humanity. So, on that note, let's pull a couple of cards from Spirit and see what the spirit world has to say to us. Now, I don't use cards when I'm with a client because I'm a clairvoyant psychic medium. However, because we're doing this collectively, I use the cards. And make sure that whatever cards you're using, that you shuffle them or you clear them, knock them on wood 3 times, bang them up, boom, boom, boom. It clears your energy from when you last used it or somebody else. So I've cleared my decks before I use them on the video here, because if not, it would be bringing all my energy forward, right? And this is collectively. So let's ask the spirit world, what's the cosmic vibes message from June 18th, 25th? Cosmic vibes message. Cosmic vibes message. Happy birthday, Tammy. June 24th. I doubt she'll be watching the video, but if you are, happy birthday. So a card that fell down is Isis. Now, isn't this interesting? This is the mother energy card. So you know how we're doing quantum healing, and we have been clearing energy, especially family healing, ancestral healing that I've been talking about. And if you go back and if you've been following and watching my videos, you have seen exactly what we're healing and how to heal it. Now, coincidentally enough, this is mother healing, by the way. So mother healing as well. See the little baby there? You know, so for some of you who have been struggling, perhaps with fertility, I've talked about how there's a lot of fertility issues, of course, now, for reasons. You might be struggling to conceive a child. You might find that, you know, you might be pregnant and lose the child. You might find that, geez, wow, I tried so long and now I'm pregnant. I'm so grateful. Maybe some of you are birthing during this week. Maybe some of you are adopting. There's a lot of children out there who are abandoned, who are in foster homes. Look at the world today in the poverty places. Children live out on the street. Why not adopt a child that's in need of love? I'm just saying that's up to you guys, of course, right? But Isis, very past life, you know, and look at the motherly love there. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. And how interesting too, this week being the solstice, and I talked about ancient Egypt and the Cyrus star coming forth during the solstice time, how they believe that the annual flooding of the Nile was responsible because of the solstice and such like that. And isn't it interesting how Isis, maybe you guys are doing a clearing, healing from past life situations from your mother. Maybe some of you are, you know, wanting to be a mother. Maybe some of you are apologizing or forgiving your mother. It's all mother connected, family connected. We're still healing. That goes on till October, by the way, for those who watch my video. Isn't that wonderful? Healing, letting go, reflecting, being grateful, reviewing karmic lessons, reviewing situations. You know, it's part of that cosmic makeover within. The outer can easily be transformed to hair color, whatever, clothing, but it's more important to do the soul work within. That's why I called my show, my television show, when I had a television show at Shaw TV Studios, television studios here. I called my show Soul Work. And my website is Soul Work with Jenny, because the work is done from within, regardless of what. So let's move these cards over here and pull another card. You might find you might be more spontaneous this week too, like do things at the last minute. Listen, whatever feels right for you. So what is the message from the spirit world from June 18th to the 25th? What's the collective message from the spirit world? June 18th. Oh, and look at this actually. It's Stonehenge. Oh, I just saw that now. Look at that. Stonehenge, solstice vibes. Look how beautiful that is. New beginning. Solstice is a very powerful day, like breakthroughs, transformations, like a lot. And some of you might be feeling a little tired and exhausted as well. So make sure you listen to your body. So what is the cosmic message? Whoops. No, not pulling that. It didn't feel. June 18th to the 20th. June 18th to the 25th. 18th to the 25th. June 18th to the 25th. Also, too, by the way, on June 19th, you're going to look back to December 2020. What were you doing then? You might find that certain events from then are coming back right now, and it's going to go into July. Because we have Jupiter and Saturn, which is also self-worth as well. So enter into the kingdom, as I call it. Enter into the realm. Look at how these gates are opening. These beautiful colors are emerging within the pearly gates. Look at that. Enter into your path, your soul's footprints that feels right for you. Follow your path that resonates with you. You know how I said that if you start talking to people and seeing what you want to do, you very well could get a lot of negative feedback. So this is why whenever you're working on a creative project or when you're wanting to make certain changes, keep that quiet to yourself, because it's so easy to get really excited about doing this or changing that. And all of a sudden, somebody will put the fear of God in you and boom, stopped in your tracks. You're not going to be happy with that. And then you'll always wonder and then some. That's why you've got to book a reading with Jenny. I'm just saying. So anyways, let's find out what the animal kingdom has to say. New moons affect our animals. All of these cosmic energies, we have ascension symptoms too. So drink a lot more water as well. Headachy, feeling lightheaded, dizzy, really tired, nauseous and stuff. Solar flares, look at how it erupted volcanoes and stuff like that. Next month could be a very disastrous month for water, around water, by the way. So be careful, you guys. So what's the message from our animal kingdom? It's a message from our animal kingdom. How many of you guys have an animal? Wow. Oh, I love this little guy here. I love all animals. I'm an animal communicator. Um, and this beautiful little card came out. Oh, he's so cute. It's a sheep. I love sheep. I love sheep. It takes me back to my biblical days, actually. I channel and work with the Christ consciousness. Act with fortitude and cooperation. Archangels Gabriel and Hope. Look at that. Look at those little sheep cooperating with everybody, cooperating within your soul. So you know how I said that, there's certain people that I don't care for as well. We have people that were like, I don't really care for that person, but I'm not gonna be negative about it or treat them with disrespect. No, I'm just not gonna hang out with them, right? We all have our own journey, and please never judge. So it's like cooperating with them. It's like if you got a message from your boss, you have to do this, Jenny. Let's say, Jenny, we need you to do that, or we're going to give you an exam on this, or we're going to do this and this and that. And we're like, really? Seriously? Oh my God. Like, really? Calm down. Just calm down, right? Stuff comes up that we have to do. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices. And if you have a job, we have to take exams. We have to study this. We have to make changes with that. Like the airline business, there's changes constantly every single day. Every single day. Just when you learn something, it changes immediately. And that's the way it is. That's been happening for quite some time. So I learned that when I was at WestJet, actually. I was studying at WestJet. But then my show at Shaw TV Television Studios came up. And I'm like, WestJet or television show? Television show, right? So, but anyways, so yeah, so cooperate with others, of course, right? It's best to kind of like go with the flow and keep in that peace mode. When you're aligned within your soul, you're just gonna, walk forward, just do what has to be done, whatever it is. And if you're like, you know what, I can't deal with this, maybe that's a sign for you. It's time to leave. We get those pre-signs from spirit when something's not working or no longer working. That's why spirit gives us those pre-signs. And then it's up to you to say, one of these days I'm going to quit, or one of these days I'm going to do this, or one of these days I'm going to move, or so on. It's your choice. And this week could make it happen. The solstice with the new moon, boom, right? We get triggered. We get triggered with things. So let's pull a card for our crystals. I love my crystals, right? I got what crystals I got on. I got my crystal cross here. I wear a lot of crosses. Not going to go on. I have a lot on. My bracelets, of course. It's a message from our crystal world, Lemurian Atlantean days. Brazil. There's a lot of beautiful crystals in Brazil and Colombia. I have some beautiful crystals from Colombia. Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. Out of all crystals that I've ever bought. And Colombia, the crystals I've gotten from Colombia, from my Colombian friends. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So right away. Wow, I might pronounce this wrong. Cry chrysocolla, start fresh. And this is kind of interesting because this kind of looks like our planet Earth, the way this is formed. It's green and it's blue. Looks like our planet. And it looks like a lot of water. I've been talking about to pay attention to the animals from the sea for quite some time. A lot of things are going to happen. Look at that shark attack in Egypt. Oh my gosh. How horrible for that man who passed away from that shark attack. It was horrible. Oh my gosh. I was so saddened when I saw that. Horrified. Oh, sending healing to his family and anybody who witnessed that and saw that. That was horrible. So I'm talking about our sea animals for quite some time. So look at these changes. Look at the earth here. This is all about start fresh. The solstice is all about new beginnings as well. Longest day of the year, shortest day of the year, depending where you are. Southern hemisphere, shortest day of the year, beginning of winter. Longest day and shortest night of the year in the northern hemisphere, depending where you are. There's a lot of celebrations going on. A lot of celebrations. Each culture has their own celebrations and such like that. Too many to mention. So are you guys doing anything for summer solstice or winter solstice? Global solstice? If so, let me know what's going on. So for those of you who'd like a book or reading with me, soulworkwithjenny.com. Please subscribe to my channel as I'm building up content. Like my video and share it. Make some comments. Let me know what's going on with you guys. So I'm Jenny G. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. I'm Jenny G. I'm an international known clairvoyant psychic medium, past life Akashic record, animal communicator, relationship coach, meditation teacher, and so on. I am here to tell you there is some exciting news. I'm revamping my YouTube channel. That's right. There's new content coming out weekly. I'm going to talk about the weekly cosmic vibes, what you're experiencing and why, how to utilize that, and giving you the reasons behind it. We're going to talk about the new moon, the full moon, Mercury retrograde, and I'm going to give you those insights, how to manifest and make things happen for you at the right time. It's time, everyone. It's time to wake up this planet. Let's show some love and compassion. Let the fear go. Let the negativity go. Let's do this together and transcend your soul in quantum leaps. I'll be here. Where are you? Hit that red button at the corner there, subscribe to my channel, and let's make this happen. Let's do this now. Namaste.